So, y'all, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So, last time we left off, old buddy, Sebastian, taught us Imperial. He used Imperial, made a goblin kill himself, and now he's in trouble with his uncle. His uncle don't want nothing to do with him, and don't want nothing to do with him. But for right now, we gonna worry about who my god. I think, was it Poppy? Oh, nah. So we're gonna try to clean some of these up before we hit that. So we're gonna do this one first with Poppy. I guess we about to return the egg that we recovered back from the thing, from the little dragon fight thing he had going on.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place.
Is this Hogsmeade? Yeah, it's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Imagine how muggles get by without magic. Almost makes me feel a bit guilty.
It's not like her to forget.
But now I forgot to go buy my room of requirement. We might do that real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real fast. Is it? Is here, right? Yeah. Ooh. Quidditch gate? Actually don't look that bad. Oh, we can't even use that right now. I might keep that on. Hmm. That'll do. And we got a new scarf. It already has a charm on it too. Actually, no, I don't really like this. I like to keep it dark. I might go back with the cape. Right now, at least. Oh, I forgot we had a new wand handle. All right, let's go back to Poppy.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Eight flapping in
How
the
do you
wind.
track a dragon long after she's
It's
gone?
crazy.
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Let's go.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Or she'll roast our asses.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
All right.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
I'm not finna agitate no damn dragon. I don't want to die.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Oh dear.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Let's go ahead and return this shit then. We don't got no time to waste.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I forgot to do that.
Stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least 10 usually.
Bombarder! Caporso!
Not the skin off that boy. Run your fur. Gonna make a mink. All right, bro. Let me clear my gear. Ooh. I might rock out with these glasses.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
She's pissed.
I wonder
Talking
how
about
good her
breathtaking. She got a
eyesight is.
breathtaking for you.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Oh shit.
Well, there's no coming back now.
Ooh, 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 ooh. What?
Over here! Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
You fucking suck.
Whenever
I
you're
ain't gonna
ready,
lie,
I'll
man.
follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Ooh. Run.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Get covered. Oh my god. Stop crawling. What are you doing? Oh my god.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Yeah, like that's gonna work against a dragon.
Get to that opening below. If we can get to that, we can get to the rest. Look, underneath. I think we're close.
Can you just run, dude? God dog, man.
She's
Yeah.
leaving. Quickly.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every
Reparo.
broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Hopefully. Oh, oh, oh. Your breath had to smell like ass. Ain't no way.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
I mean, she did try to kill us though. Like, we can't just slide past that. But I give you that.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I mean, what is there else to do out here?
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Bitch, what did you discover? Can you share with the class the epiphany that you just had, please?
How could I have been so blind?
Honeydukes. This shit look good, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, well now that's over. You the one for Natty now.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yep, let's do it.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Alright. I'm pretty sure 2 of them are in Hogsmeade, right?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Ray, we do hope you will consider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check them.
Please tell me you didn't take
Mr.
it.
Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Alright, let's find this last dude.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Alright,
Harlow
that's
does
everybody.
not like people talking. as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Damn, Harlow, man, he's a dickhead, my guy. I can't wait to get you up out the paint.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh Lord, she done got
Revelio.
scooped up.
When I was a girl,
She's not there
Natty
either.
must be around here somewhere.
Oh, the wand. She has been taken.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Oh, it's one of them things. I gotta wait till it's nighttime to go get it though.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
What?
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quick. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way.
Optional.
I need to find her quickly.
I do need to find those things though.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Revelio.
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I wouldn't go back to Pitiful.
It's a big dog right there. Man, she ain't shit.
Expulso!
How did that feel?
Potato!
Oh, what? Nice go out of your eyes.
Bombarda!
You're going to regret.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio! Depulsor! Glacius!
Come on, you're afraid to fight back.
Fight for me.
What are your thoughts on
Electricity.
Bombarda!
pay for your deed?
Accio!
Barely felt anything.
You're a foolish boy.
He. Bruh. I didn't even know she got out of it. That's so bogus.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, Ammon's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a whole
How does she see me?
would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Bombarda!
Keep an eye out. Take up. Nice try. Did you learn that?
Expulso! Death from above!
Reducto. Heal. Reducto.
Might want to look up.
Oh, what's the light go out?
Look what you've done! You pay for that.
Bombarda! Protego!
I'm not done with you.
Glacius!
You're no match for me.
You ain't shit.
Bombarda!
No, I tried to bro. I tried to use Protego and it didn't work. Are you kidding me? They are trolling me right now.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, Ammon's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Expulso!
Such stupidity! Accio! Bombarda! Protego! Come on! Stupid! You're afraid to fight back? Depulso! Accio! Crucio! Just recommend you try me. Bombarda!
You've made a great mistake.
I've never seen such magic.
You can't hold up to you.
Accio! Protego! That's stupid one.
This has become personal.
That's just the beginning.
Bombarda! I know, stupid one. You weaken quickly.
Novice luck.
You're gonna suffer, my guy. Okay, that's one.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
So we got that.
Now to finish the job. Expulso!
Stupid one.
Get the trash ass over here, bro.
Glacius! Bombarda!
What are your thoughts on Expulso?
Stupid one. Depulso! Accio!
Expulso! Flash of inspiration.
Bombarda!
Expulso!
Protego! Stupid one.
You
Shame
suck.
that all that.
All of y'all niggas trash.
Revelio. Accio! Revelio.
Yeah, I hope I just gotta move on a little bit to find the things. I do want to find the love letter.
Natty must be here somewhere.
There she go.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you
Revelio.
need to do.
Aloha Mora.
Where the love letter at? I wonder if it's around here. I might have just missed, like,
Revelio.
there we go. Got it.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Really? I expected like an explosion or something.
Look out! Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Shit, I'm with it. What's up? Bring y'all worries.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow one.
Oh, it's just you already outside with us.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
The authorities haven't been much help. They haven't, though. They be running amok, right? I do want to say that, though. Fuck it, I'm saying it.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
You got proof.
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Why you gotta be a snitch about it, bro? You got all this energy to be snitching on the student, but you ain't even pursuing the dude who terrorizing your city. That shit whack, man.
I would much prefer to do my shopping in Diagon Alley, but I will have some.
Alright, well, on to the next mission. Poacher's house call. See my boy in the Undercroft.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Look at this, man. Look at what we did. Helping people. And now back to my villain arc.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. will be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Alright. Well, I guess now I'm gonna do the main. Yeah, I'll do the main mission right now. World map.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I should investigate.
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Get away!
Protego!
Stop it!
Imperio!
Right, not a big one.
Stupid one! Bombarda!
Holy shit.
Bombarda! Glaciers! Protego! Bombarda! Flipenda! Flipenda! Bombarda! This place stinks of Ranrock and his cronies. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mob.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. Glaciers! Depulsor! Protego! Well, stupid one!
Slight word, boy.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress. Who was on that car?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but it's part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Flipendo! Accio!
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rib and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Glacius! Protect!
What's happening?
Ooh. An enemy under your control with Imperial curses other. Oh, cool.
Protego! Bombarda! Glacius!
You won't stop me. Not quite.
Protego!
Losing your stride. Prepare to surrender now.
Bombarda!
Let that shit up.
I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Incendio! Accio! Bombarda! Incendio!
Enjoy suffering, do ya? Why is a
Imperial!
one less human to worry about? Not quiet enough.
Crucible! Bombarda! Incendio!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Potato! Stupid top! Bombarda!
And nigga level 30?
Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one! Bombarda! Glacius! Bombarda! Potato! Glacius! Bombarda! Flipendo! Glacius! Bombarda! Flipendo! That was a close one.
Man, that nigga lasted so long, bro. Ooh. Already? God damn. Alright, which way do I go?
Revelio. Reparo. Better to get on one of those than try to jump across. Accio.
One less human to worry about.
Admiral is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him. Incendio should be enough to light these flames. Incendio.
Not your best moments, I fear.
Incendio.
That's the student who stopped us at stealth.
Someone's here. One less human to worry about. Much too slow.
How did you survive our encampment in the first mountain? I should have been.
Incendio.
That student defeated our encampment in the tower.
Stupid. off the beaten path.
How did you go through him? What the fuck? On my face, man.
I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill
Oh, shit.
is complete. The wizarding world will
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists. Glacius! Imperial!
No, the wrong. Oh, that's the wrong one. That didn't even affect her for real. Oh shit.
Flipendo. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Flipendo. Incendio. One less foul hulking brute. Bombarder! I have to find a way to stop that drill.
Oh shit.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Shit.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
No.
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
Oh.
No! Avada Kedavra!
Damn, Lodigok. Rest in peace to homie, man.
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Damn. Well, another one bites the dust, man. Rest in peace, Lodigok, man. He was a true help for us, you feel me? Although I have to say, I kind of figured he would have died by his brother's hand eventually, though. But anywho, if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see y'all later.